Most people spend their whole lives working for money, but the wealthy, they make money work for them. What's up, millionaires in the making? I'm your host, Tye Aarons, the founder of the MITM Club, where we eradicate financial illiteracy one video at a time. Welcome to video 12 of the Financial Empowerment 101 series. And today, we step into the mindset of an investor, someone who multiplies wealth by making smart strategic moves with their money. This is how you shift from active hustle to passive growth. Let's get clear. An investor is someone who puts their time or money into something now, expecting it to grow in value later. This could be stocks or ETFs, real estate, bonds, startups, crypto, or even funding a business or intellectual property. This path is about strategy over sweat. You plant a seed, you let time do the heavy lifting. Now, there's a couple key advantages of being an investor. The first one is the one that everyone loves, everyone's favorite advantage of being an investor: passive income. Investments can pay you monthly or grow over time without constant effort. The second thing is diversification. You can spread your risk out across industries, countries, or asset types. This gives you that, I don't know if you ever heard, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. One basket drops, you still got more eggs somewhere else. You're blessed. The third thing is wealth building. This is how millionaires multiply money and how generational wealth is actually born. Now, the drawbacks is you need either capital or knowledge. A lot of people say that investing is like gambling, but no. If you're gambling, it's because you have poor planning, and that means you're going to lose money. The first rule of investing is don't lose money. The second rule is, remember rule number one, don't lose money. So you do need capital or knowledge. So you have to learn and know what you're doing. Actually, I took a course called Rule 1 Financial, or Rule 1. Anyways, called Rule 1 by Philtown. And in that course, they said, hey, if you only had a little card, you had a little punch card, and on that card, you can make 20 little punches for your entire lifetime. Okay? 20 holes can be punched into that card. Only, no more, never again. That is how you need to plan and operate your investments, as if you only have 20 opportunities to invest, 20 holes punched on this card. So if you only had 20 opportunities to invest, that means you're going to want to research the company, know in depth, like really know everything about that company, because you're going to put your money there and you only have 20 options, 20 times for your whole life. So yes, you need knowledge or capital or both. The second drawback is market fluctuation. The value of your investment will go up and down. You have to be not only wise emotionally, but also financially, okay? It may be heart-wrenching to watch your money drop by 25%. This is why you have to have strategies, because you start to see the market go down, you can pull out tranches and buy some at the bottom and whatever else, make a delta. But that's a deeper conversation. You can make a growth on the space in between. That's a deeper conversation for future time, okay? Some assets aren't liquid. This is the third drawback to investing. You can't just sell a house like this. I mean, you could sell a stock like this, but you can't do that with a house. So depending on what assets you're getting into, you have to be ready for long-term commitment in some cases, okay? But if you play the long game and you play it smart, investing is one of the most powerful wealth vehicles out there. Point blank, period. End of the video. Goodbye. Give them the creme de la creme whenever I spit that. Let's talk how to actually begin. Here are 3 essentials that you must consider. The first one is your platform choice. Choose where your money will live and grow. Are you interested in more robo-advisors like maybe Wealthsimple or Betterment? Like you're looking for hands-off investing. You're going to use algorithms. This could be okay for beginners. Maybe even before you go to robo-advisors, you hire a financial specialist and let them deal with it. Okay? They'll put it into a good index for you. Be blessed. You could also start with brokerage accounts like Questrade, TD, Fidelity. This is more do-it-yourself investing. You choose your stocks, your ETFs, and your bonds. But mind you, you must be careful here. You need to know what you're doing. You don't just want to jump into it for the hell of it. Peer-to-peer lending. This has high risks and could have higher rewards. You loan your money to individuals or small businesses with a certain return. Now, if you're going to do peer-to-peer lending, trust me, make sure you read whatever you're agreeing to. For all of this, make sure you read contracts very well. I did peer-to-peer lending back when I was in college, and they were saying 12% returns, but it was 12% returns across X amount of years. So it was really like 3 to 4% per year, which was not even really keeping up with the market. So I was excited for 12%, thinking it was 12% per year. And I made a huge mistake by putting a bunch of money. I'm glad I didn't put more, but it was locked away for like 5 years. I couldn't get it back. All right. So I got my money back plus the interest, but it would have been better if I just put it in the market. So just be careful with peer-to-peer lending. Just telling you guys from my own experience. All right. You need to choose the platform based on your comfort level, based on your risk tolerance, and how hands-on you want to be. Now, diversification. This just means don't put all your eggs in one basket. A smart investor spreads his capital across stocks and bonds, ETFs and index funds, real estate, private business, or crypto. Carefully. Don't do anything stupid with crypto. Now, if one dips, the others may hold and grow. This is how you protect your wealth while building it. The third thing you must consider is research and strategy. Know what you're investing in. You don't have to be a stock market genius, but you do need basic financial literacy. You must learn how ETF works. Understand what affects real estate prices. Study how long-term compounding works, because the goal isn't to just guess. It's to grow with confidence. Now, if you really want to grow and be wise with it, this book right here, The Intelligent Investor, is a must-have for any new investor, for anyone that wants to step into the stock market, step into any investment, really. The fundamentals inside of this book will take you a very long way. And hey, maybe if you guys want, I'll do a breakdown on the 10 biggest lessons that I learned from The Intelligent Investor. Just drop it in the comments down below and I'll see if enough of you guys want it. Maybe I make the video. All right. Now, here is a mini activity for you. Let's play it out. So grab your notes. It's time for your mini investment plan. You have $5,000 to invest. How would you divide it? Here's an example breakdown, but I want you to make your own. Here's an example. 2,000 in a broad market ETF. This is low risk, long-term growth. 1,000 in a government bond. This is safe, it's fixed returns. Another 1,000 in a side business idea like launching an online product or service, maybe. $1,000 in a course that teaches investing or marketing. This will up skills and give you those up skills to help you increase your return on investment in the long run, right? Now, I want you to think to yourself, like I just gave you examples of what you could do. Why did you choose each? Okay. What's your risk tolerance as a whole? How long can you leave the money invested without touching it? Does this align with your long-term goals? I want you to comment down below your 5K breakdown. Like we want to see how you think. We want to see what you're doing. Maybe you put me on some game. Maybe you help someone else without knowing it. Now, most people don't invest at all. Why? Why do most people not invest? It's the eighth wonder of the world, compounding money, making your money work harder than you do. Why do so many people not invest? Well, here are some reasons. A lot of people think that I don't have enough money right now to invest. It's unfortunate. If you don't have money now to invest, you won't have money later to invest. A lot of people think it's too risky. It's gambling. It's not if you're intelligent about how you're investing, you know. I'll start later. I have time. I'll start later. No. Like, here's the truth. The longer you wait to start investing, the more expensive it will be, okay? Later equals more expensive. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to compound and grow. Even $50 a month over 10 years adds up. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You need to start investing to become rich. That's how it works. So here's your millionaire challenge for the day. Create your mini investment plan. Break down how you'd invest $5,000 across 3 to 4 categories. Add a sentence explaining why you chose each one, because your why is your wind. Your why, when you're dead in the water, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Your why will keep you moving. Okay, drop it in the comments. Here's a bonus. Open a demo account. Maybe explore a robo-advisor to get familiar with the interface, even if you're not ready to invest yet. In fact, I think TD, what is it called? I think it's TD Ameritrade. I think it's TD Thinkorswim. TD Thinkorswim, you guys can open up a paper trading account and start playing around with investments without actually using your own money, without using actual money. right? You learn how to invest before you're ready to invest. Every step will build confidence. Every step will take you closer to the end goal. So you just learned how to stop working for money and start making money work for you. Whether it's 5,000 or 50, investing is a mindset. It's about planning. It's about patience and positioning your money to grow for you. Okay, smash that like button if you're ready to become an investor. Hit subscribe to continue your financial journey, your financial mastery journey, and share this with someone who's afraid to invest, but ready to learn. Stay tuned for the next video. I will see you on the flip side. Peace. Give them that creme de la creme whenever I spit that